Are you having issues with HDR functionality such as incorrect colors or lack of support on your PS5 console? Then you are at the right place. Here is how to fix the issue. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Power cycle your PS5. When you are experiencing issues with HDR functionality on your PS5, power cycle the device. To do so, press the PlayStation button on your controller. Scroll down to power and select turn off PS5. Wait for the PS5 to completely turn off. Unplug the power cable from the back of your PS5 for about 30 to 60 seconds. Plug the power cable back into your PS5 and turn it on. Method 2. Reconnect HDMI cable. The next thing you should do is reconnect the HDMI cable. Unplug the HDMI cable from both your PS5 and TV or monitor. Wait for a couple of minutes. Plug the HDMI cable back into both the PS5 and the TV. Boot up your PS5 and check if the issue is resolved. Method 3. Check the HDMI cable. Next, check the HDMI cable. To check for physical cable damage, inspect the HDMI cable for any visible signs of wear or damage, ensuring it is securely connected to both the PS5 and the display. If the issue persists, try using a different HDMI cable, which can help determine if the original cable is faulty. Method 4. Try a different HDMI port. The next thing you can do is try connecting the HDMI cable to a different port. Start by unplugging the HDMI cable from its current port on your TV or monitor. Then plug it into a different HDMI port on the display. Once you have done this, turn on your PS5 and check to see if the issue persists. Method 5. Change the video transfer rate. The next thing you should do is change the video transfer rate. Open PS5 settings, select screen and video. Next, select video output. Select 4K video transfer rate. Try selecting a lower video transfer rate if it is set to automatic. Method 6. Disable HDR. The next thing you can do is disable HDR. Here is how you can adjust your PS5 settings to disable HDR, especially if your TV or monitor doesn't support it, or if you are facing compatibility issues like incorrect colors or issues with the HDR functionality. Navigate to settings, go to screen and video. Select video output. Find HDR or similar settings. If the setting is on already, you can turn it off now. Now check if that works for you. Method 7. Adjust screen resolution. The next thing you can do is adjust display resolution. Navigate to PS5 settings, go to screen and video. Select video output. Select resolution and try out a lower resolution. Next, enable the 120Hz video output for games that support 120Hz frame rate. Method 8. Tweak PS5 settings. Navigate to settings, then select accessibility, then display and sound. Select color correction and you can enable color filter and check if this helps. You can also expand the drop-down from color filter and select an option from grayscale, protanopia, deuteranopia or tritanopia and see what works for you to improve the visual. Next, you can adjust the color intensity. Next, get back to the display and sound settings. Scroll down and toggle on high contrast. This can improve the picture clarity. If this doesn't help, turn the toggle off. Method 9. Check for updates. Make sure your PS5 software is up to date. To do that, navigate to PS5 settings, go to System, then from the System Software section, select System Software Update and Settings. Then select Update System Software and then select Update using Internet. Follow the on-screen instructions to download and install the latest updated file. Method 10. Contact support. If you couldn't fix the issue till now, you can visit the PlayStation support page for further assistance. Follow the guide provided by the experts to fix the issue. And there you have it, the methods to fix the issue with HDR functionality like incorrect colors or lack of support on your PS5 console. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. Check out the description below for links to purchase the tagged products. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solution solved your problem. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.